Okay, people. Yeah, there we go. Or more or less. I'm still kind of in the middle of setting things up. Is the volume okay? Microphone working? All that good stuff. I think it must be, right? Yeah. As long as I'm louder than the game. Alrighty then, this is gonna be part 4 of our blind playthrough of Fade to Black for the PlayStation 1. And this might be the finale. There should be 2 levels left, I think. 11 and 12? Is that possible?
That's me in there, Conrad Hart. Or maybe it would be more appropriate to say that's my body, lying in a tiny shuttle. Deep in cryogenic sleep for 50 years, I've been drifting around the cosmos alone. But however infinite the universe may be in size,
Aliens ripoff.
cannot be alone forever.
Yeah, I did make a safe state yesterday. Wait, why can't I use that? Ah, there it is. Load state. This one. There's just no music? Okay. Okay, cool. This one looks a little bit longer than the others. So I may need some time to figure things out. But I will use the guide if need be. I already replaced both save files, I think. Nah, I don't think this will be necessary.
You don't have access to that sector.
Yeah, it's another robot. Excellent. It didn't get me. Ah, okay. Yeah, this could be problematic, however.
You do not have access to that sector.
What did the guide have to say? As you possibly know already, John, the leader of the human rebellion against the Morph Empire, has set the bomb in the reactor room of the base. Sadly, he couldn't initiate it. Now it's your job. Run ahead, ignore the giant droid. Ah, okay, so I was supposed to go the other way then. Okay, I'm supposed to ignore the giant droid. Apparently.
You don't have access to that sector.
Oh, well, it didn't hurt me too much.
You don't have access.
I don't know which one is saying that. The one I already passed, or is that a new one? I want to go back into Blue Room. In corridor, jump between the direction arrows. Wait, what? Ignore the giant droid. Open next door. In corridor, jump between the direction arrows. They move you faster the direction they show at, and if you won't be careful, they throw you right into one of the mines. Or so it says. Wait, I don't think that... Did it do anything? I don't think I actually pressed it. I'm not sure.
You do not have access to that sector.
Saved.
Ah, that's what they mean, yeah. Meh, who cares? Ignore the giant droid, they said. Whoops. Whoops! Okay.
Game loaded.
Well, I still wouldn't be able to ignore it, would I? Unless... well, you know. It was possible. Huh. What do you know? What do you know?
Game saved.
You do not have access to that sector.
Hey, he completely ignored me. There's another guy here to shoot. And he still didn't get me. Fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. I'm in good shape. So far.
Game saved.
I should have reloaded before I save. Hold on a second while I take a sip. I'm really enjoying this. It's like I hadn't had Pepsi for years, and then all of a sudden, it's like my new favorite thing. Pop, 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 pop.
Game saved.
Yeah, hang on a sec. Excuse me, I have to answer this. Alright, yeah, let me look at the guide again. Blah 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 blah. They move you fast in the direction if you won't be careful, they'll throw you right into the mines. I already did that. Open door, overrun another droid. Get into the door on the right of that corridor. Shoot machine gun drone in the green room. There are 2 doors in this room. One of them is marked airlock 1 and the other isn't marked in any way. If you go through the second, you'll get the opportunity to recharge. Oh, goody. But generally, airlock 1 door is a little shorter way. Anyway, you'll appear in one of the 2 very similar corridors. They both have 2 doors, mines, floor arrows, and force fields. Blah blah. All right, let's try down that way now. Indeed. Hmm. It doesn't look dangerous at all.
Game saved.
Whoa, no, 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 no. Oh, silly.
Game loaded.
Why did he jump at an angle? Yeah, also, there was something back that way. Yes, indeed, I am saving again. I like staying alive.
Game saved.
Eh? What? Hey! Wait, what? I wasn't even close to it. How did that happen?
Loaded.
Well, kill that thing. Somehow. Or is it because I shot the thing at the back? Nah. Can't be, right?
Game saved.
Reactor area? That's where I'm supposed to go. But I can't go that way. Ah! Ah! It didn't even show the thing, or did I skip it without meaning to?
Game loaded.
Huh! Okay, okay. What am I up against here?
Game saved.
Beep, beep. Even getting started will be difficult, I think. Oh, wait. What did I touch? There was a red beam over that way. Past that corner, I couldn't even see it.
Game loaded.
It changed just as I was jumping. I think I need those 2 arrows to point me forward. That, just like that, yeah. Yeah, I see it now.
Access granted.
Was that the reactor room? God! That camera angle wouldn't show me what I was doing. If I could just turn the camera around. Ah.
Game loaded.
I should try to jump back on that safe spot in the middle, I think, after pressing it.
Access granted.
Okay. That way I get the camera back where I want it. You know what? Let's save again. I know. It's safe whoring. But yeah, no.
Game saved.
I wonder what's over that way. Or did I just come full circle? Like this is back at the beginning?
Game saved.
Order to activate security drones.
Destruction sequence imminent.
Okay, it's gonna explode. What do I have to do? I think I'm gonna die. Yep. And I was on that. Boom, game over, no? Yeah. No, not even. Okay.
Game loaded.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Well, did I ever finish what I was doing? I guess I've never been that way. Did I? Whoa. I think I've just come full circle, yeah. Well, that's alright, I guess. I'll go back and refill my health. Game saved.
Game saved.
Uh-huh. Jump for the floor arrows. Use the first door's frame as a safe cover. Wait until the force fields move away, then run ahead into the door. It's a great idea to save before. In the next hole, you'll see a lot of arrows on the floor. I've already done that. Some of them are useful and some of them push you into the deadly force fields. There are also some moving arrows. They change direction where they move you continuously. It's all too difficult to explain. You need to just get the idea of it and jump carefully. Your goal is to reach the control panel on the deep side of the hole. After you've done it and used the panel, return to the corridor and now to the first door. Be careful. As you enter the door, jump, not run. There's an invisible switch on the floor that turns on the force field ahead of you. Enter the door marked reactor area. As you walk in, you may notice the title Destruction Process Initiated on the screen. It means that your job is done and must get the hell out of here fast. Don't waste your time with the droids. Just run to the left side of the reactor room and approach the teleporter. You'll be gratified for your work and taken out of this place. I was done! That was the end of the chapter, actually. You don't say. You mean to tell me I was done?
It says the security drones.
Shouldn't come all the way towards me. There we go. And then this door should open too. You know what? I'll save on a separate one. Because I didn't find the teleporter last time.
Game saved.
To the left of the reactor, they said. Where is that? Where is that? What? 4 tiles? What's up with the floor tiles?
Game loaded.
Where's the teleporter? What do I do? What part of it all is actually the reactor or whatever they call that? Don't waste your time with the droids, just run to the left side of the reactor room and approach the teleporter. You'll be gratified for your work and taken out of this place. I would love to.
Game loaded.
Where is it, for God's sake? I can't find it.
Game loaded.
Ah, and this split into two. What, that thing? Oh, okay. Good work, Conrad. Now come join us on the bridge so we can organize a counterattack.
My friends, we have gathered here tonight to prepare for our most important mission yet. This will be our only opportunity to annihilate the enemy. Thanks to our new allies, we now know that the Master Brains are interconnected telepathically, forming a single, all-powerful psychic entity which we would never dare to attack directly. Our solar system is currently controlled by one of these Master Brains. This is our target. First, Conrad and I will infiltrate the Master Brain's fortress. There, we will install a disk transposer. With this, we can teleport the Pyramid of the Ancients directly inside. The Ancients will then be able to connect with the Master Brain and attempt a powerful telepathic attack. Nobody knows what the outcome will be. This is our last chance.
Whoops. Alright, time to override all those saves. One by one. Da-da-da-da-da.
Game saved.
Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop.
Game.
Oh, these aren't doors? Okay. But there's only one way. This one. Already we're starting with the complicated stuff, huh? Up there, jump between the force field and electric floors. Blah, 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 blah.
Game saved.
I should not even have touched it. Not even a little. Somehow it registered that I did. Is that supposed to be the final level then? Ah, no, even if you duck, they get you. I think I must have gotten both, no? I think I got it. Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Game saved.
Keep the left side, so it says. Don't activate the mines, they say. Easier said than done.
Game loaded.
Follow the spiders! Follow the spiders! If Hagrid ever gets out of Azkaban, I'll kill him. Oh, well, the mines got him for me. Cool. It was an invisible guy. You know what? I might as well save that. So I don't have to do it again. They got him for me. That's excellent. I love that.
Game saved.
To the left side, they said. The left side is here. There's this place with three Moai statues looking at each other. Somewhere there in the hole, there's another type of morph. It's like one of those miners with bladed hands, but it's half invisible. That makes that creature a real pain in the ass. If you let it get close to you, you'll certainly appreciate that cool liquid metal look of that guy. The problem is that this may be the last thing you'll see. In this hole, there are two doors to visit. The first one is just opposite the entry. It has a hole near it, and if you won't be careful, these tentacles will rip you in pieces. Behind this door, there's nothing important but power-ups. So visit it only if you require recharging. That's already pretty much half the explanation of this level. That one door. I mean, everything up to that one door. It might not be a long level. Are you sure what you're saying, game? Or guide, I should say? Eh? They're shooting the glass. And now I'm dead. Okay. Did I actually need recharging? In any way? Because if I don't need to get to that door at all. That looks like a dead end. It just leads to a room with beams to recharge you, but you're gonna take damage from those turrets anyway if you can't deactivate them, so... I fail to see how that's a net positive. Well, admittedly, I did just get damage from that one mine.
Game loaded.
Starting to think that this is completely pointless, going there.
saved.
Wish I didn't have to get stuck in the walls. Isn't there a way to deactivate these? I feel like this is completely pointless. It just took damage going there, even.
Game loaded.
I would like to at least get something that's a net positive to come out of this, but... yeah, you know what? I think it's just a bad idea overall. Let's just ignore it.
Game loaded.
Okay, what do they have to say about that one room full of mines? Proceed through the corridor, killing those half-invisible guards. Enter the door in the end of the corridor, step on the floor switch and rush ahead. We'll see when we get there, I guess. Ow! That was kind of stupid. There's one area.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Well, that was nice. Thanks for that. Much appreciate it. I'm craving old school games at the moment.
Game saved.
Next one might be another old game. We'll see how it goes. What is that thing? What is that thing? Step on the floor switch and rush ahead with while the force bars are off. You must sneak past all the moving force fields and jump over some floors, okay? Some floor arrows that guide you to the opposite direction. And you must do it fast, because those bars won't be inactive forever. If you'll get stuck in the middle of that corridor, you will start all over, so save before you go. Okay. So you press that thing, you have to rush ahead. There will be moving force fields and arrows that you have to avoid, and you have to do it all in one go, very fast, because the force field at the end that's blocking your path will, well, it won't be off forever. That's what they said, basically. I would love nothing more than being fast, but... Okay! That happened. How violent.
Game loaded.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind. I'm trying my best.
Game loaded.
Ah! Ah, but I didn't have time to jump again.
Game loaded.
Loading is reasonably fast. I like that. I can just step on the tile here. I don't have to jump over. Ah, come on. So close to the end.
Game loaded.
Am I past the... all the lasers, or will there be more? Crud. I think I just... Ah, okay. Okay. I suppose I made it. Let's save again. Just in case. Because you never know.
Game saved.
Okay. An invisible labyrinth? Made of glass? You can sort of tell where you're supposed to go, no? To a very small extent, okay, yeah. Probably not gonna be the most intuitive thing in the world, I can tell. What? Wait, what was that? Eh? Wait, what? Hey, what's that thing? Oh. Well, that's a death I haven't seen much since I started. It rarely happened.
Game loaded.
It's not like there's a million different paths you can take. I don't even understand how I got dragged into those lasers earlier. Where is it? Oh no, okay, it's chasing me! Through that labyrinth? Is that what it is? Ah, it's so easy to get stuck in the walls, damn it. Okay. That happened, I guess. Ah, but come on!
Game loaded.
Where does this thing come out of? From behind me? Never mind, I took some damage, but... Yeah, but actually that health would have been useful in this room. Yeah, now I'm dead. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I think I know the way now. Sort of. Through that maze.
Loaded.
It's like that. Come on, going. before that green goo comes. No. Not that way either. That way. Okay, go all the way to the corner. Oh, that wall. Stick to it. Tell you what, I'm gonna save on a different save file this time. And then start shooting the hell out of these things. Well, I think I didn't do too bad, all things considered. Now, if there could be something that I can use to heal, that would be nice. That would be really nice. Mm-hmm.
Game saved.
The guy that I was looking at says there's no other way but to take damage from that yellow bar. No, that's not true. There is a way to get through it without taking any damage. I just demonstrated it. That may not be the fastest way, but I mean, if you can avoid taking damage. Yeah, they tell you, if you don't do it all fast, the morph blob that appears behind you middle ways will kill you in one bite. As you enter the door, you are safe. In that room, kill all the guards, run ahead, open the next door, here, step ahead, jump through force switch. Okay, well, let's get to it. Well, that I did not expect. That was kind of cheap.
Game loaded.
For that thing to already be on you the moment you open the door. Didn't they say to step on the switch? No, there's nothing invisible. Oh, but I guess I'll be able to recharge here. Ah. Alright. Guess I just made it through. And I just got all my health back.
Game saved.
What's shooting at me? Oh, that turret. That you can't do anything against. Guess the moment you step in here, you have to start running, huh? And what, use the teleporter? And then that's the end?
Game loaded.
Well, I did much better this time, I suppose. I haven't had to find any keys in this place. Any sort of items to collect that would unlock the way somewhere.
Game saved.
Nah. Now run to that block and take cover, I guess.
Game loaded.
Ah, bad idea. Not a good cover. Let me try that again. There must be a way to minimize damage.
Loaded.
Learn to shoot.
You don't want to talk. I think I got them all. All things considered, that could have been a lot worse. There's another teleporter, but I thought I saw... Yeah, there's another door, isn't there? You can't? Okay. What now? Looks like a brain. Don't think it like that. Let's try saving again. We're not quite done.
Game saved.
But this door should be open now. Okay. Ah! And how am I supposed to get through here and survive then? If one hit of these things will kill me.
Loaded.
Is that the real Sarah at the back then? Oof. Hurry, Sarah, hurry! Let's get in the shuttle, come on, it looks like a fly. Let's use it. What? Where? Is that it? We made it? I think we must have. Okay. Cool. Yeah, turn on the thrusters! Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It looks like a ship out of R-Type or something like that. Okay, maybe not when you see it like that, but the cockpit thing made me think of R-Type.
On behalf of the Mandragore, I'd like to express our deepest gratitude to you. Your courage has given mankind back the most important thing of all, freedom. We'll meet again on Shadow.
Freedom!
I was no longer alone. Swallowed by hyperspace, I knew that behind me, thousands of ships of all sizes would converge on Earth. Millions had fled the Morph menace. Like fugitives, they had wandered the universe for many decades, and sometimes barely surviving in the confines of tiny shuttles. In many cases, they were separated into small groups, convinced they were the only survivors, many times on the brink of losing all hope.
Mars?
They truly admired the Mandragore, because we refused to abandon the struggle and won back our freedom.
Jupiter?
As for me, I was anxious
Saturn?
to join my comrades back on Shadow. From now on, no one would ever be alone again.
Where are they? In orbit around Titan or something like that? I don't know, Titan is yellowish, so... Ah, well, that's the end, I guess. That's both Flashback and Fate to Black played almost back-to-back. And after playing Another World and Heart of the Alien... well, that was cool. I'll have to think about what I want to play tomorrow, I guess. I don't have an idea, like right now. But I'm in a mood for retro games at the moment, so it will probably be another old game. I don't know. We'll see. I'll look at my backlog before the next stream and I'll decide, I guess. But yeah, when I saw this game as a used game in a shop, and I thought back to trying to complete it when I was a kid, I was like, I gotta get this one. I'll stream it someday. And then I went back and got Flashback for the Nintendo Switch because it's another game that I knew I played growing up, but I never actually owned either. Good thing was that there was actually a physical version on Nintendo Switch for Flashback. It was a limited edition with Another World and Flashback on the same cartridge, actually. A limited release, or they call it a limited release, but I don't know how limited it was. I've seen it in many different places. The one that had only Flashback on it was relatively cheap, but the one with Another World and Flashback on the same cartridge was a little bit more expensive. But I figured I gotta have the one with Another World on it. It's just a shame that we never got the re-release of Heart of the Alien. I guess it's kind of ignored these days. If you don't know that there's a Mega CD / Sega CD version of that. And now they've come out with a Flashback 2, I hear. Completely ignoring that Fade to Black was already sort of Fade to Black, well, Flashback 2, I mean. It's kind of a shame. I know this game ain't all that great, but I guess it deserves the recognition. These were not easy times to make, to turn franchises into 3D. And this one, well, I wouldn't say it greatly succeeded, but it didn't fail miserably either, I would argue. Sorry, that's the reviewer inside talking. It's a shame I'm in the mood for those retro games that I still don't have my analog 3D. I bought all those N64 games to play on it, and now it's been postponed to July. By then, the Nintendo Switch 2 will be out. Wish I could have played the analog 3D before the Switch 2 releases, because when the Switch 2 releases, I'll probably want to play my shells. I did play the game in French the very first time. Didn't complete it at the time as a kid, but... US voices are different? Huh. Okay. I guess we must have had a kind of British dub, I guess, for this. Electronic Arts? What do they have to do with this? Did they distribute the US version? I should say, I own the PAL PS1 version, but for the sake of streaming this for you guys, I wanted to be able to play it at 60, well, not 60 frames per second, but 60 Hz, so that it matches the refresh rate of the stream itself. So I did download a North American version to play, but I do own my own copy of the game. It's just not North American, the one that I actually own. I still feel like I made my contribution by actually going out of my way to track down a copy. It doesn't feel like I stole the game or anything. I do own it, just not quite the same compiled version, I suppose. You could play the PAL version in 60 Hz. I wouldn't mind, I would play that. Although I wonder, does it have all the different voices on the same disc, or did this one have truly regional versions with like only one language on the disc? I don't know, to be honest. I can't remember if there was a language selection menu when you get started. Rob Hubbard? He's got something to do with this game? Great music composer. What does he have to do with this? Or is it special thanks? there a post-game thing? No way. They had to make an MGM logo spoof. Okay, fine, sure, whatever. Anyway, that'll be it then. I'll be off. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow night then with more gameplay for you guys. See ya. Bye-bye.